Mobley. We'll ask Coach to make some opening comments and take questions.
It's a great win for us against a very good basketball team. San Diego State has an outstanding program. Start with Coach Fisher and Coach Dutcher a long time ago, and Dave Velasquez. They've been there together a long time, and their other staff and their players. So to beat an outstanding team from an outstanding program is a big win for us. I thought our defense was great, and we played very hard. We packed our toughness on the bus down here to Anaheim. We didn't pack our free throw shooting, but we'll take a big win here. Very proud of these young men next to us.
Isaiah, Drew, does this feel like a statement win for you guys after being kind of looked over in the preseason?
I would say yes and no, just because. I would say yes and no. We felt that we. Hello. Okay, there we go. Third time's a charm. All right. So I feel like yes and no, just because we felt like we could beat this team. They're a good team. I know Vegas picked them to win, but we thought we're confident that we could win. So in a sense, no, because we felt like we could beat them. But yes, winning this tournament was big for us. I think it gets the momentum going. I'm proud of our team beating like such a good opponent like SCSU. We knew they weren't going to be like an easy game, and so I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I'd say the same kind of stuff. You can't help but notice coming into the game as the underdog, especially being a ranked team. So it's good, down the road kind of win for us on the West Coast, and starting off with 5-0. It's a huge start of the season, big confidence boost for everybody.
Drew, what were you doing against Matt Bradley? You had a lot of success with him in your lane, but what was sort of your plan tonight?
We know how he plays. Obviously, he's a really efficient scorer. We saw him at Cal last year and the last few years, and now he's here. And I just tried to play him. I guess the opposite of how he likes to play. I gave him a little space, and kind of tried to. Whenever he shot, just contest as much as I can, but don't fall for his pump fakes. And thankfully, I had teammates to really help me out. We loaded up a lot on him. We knew the personnel really well, and give credit to our assistant coach, Coach Morris, who was on staff at SDSU last year with a great scout. So everything just worked our way, and we all really loaded up on their best player.
You held them to 15 first half points. I'm sure at a certain point you guys were saying to yourself, if we just make our baskets, we're going to win this game. Was there a certain point where you knew that you guys were going to win this game because of your defense?
What is that? He said we held them to 15 in the first half, and is there a certain point in the game where we knew we just made baskets we would pull away?
Well, San Diego State is one of the best defensive teams in the country the last 5-10 years. So last couple of years we've been right up there as well. I think we were top 5 or 6 in the country last year, and this year we're pretty good as well. So we knew it would be two very good defensive teams. We have shot blocking length, we have length on the perimeter, we have a lot of toughness, and our guards are very tough, and our big guys did a great job. So we knew we could defend them, but we knew it would be probably a low-scoring game. And if we would have made some free throws and a couple open shots, it might have been a little different. But give them credit because we had to earn everything that we got tonight. So to answer your question, we were hoping we could pull away with our scoring. And I think early in the second half, we made 3 in a row to start the second half, and then made a couple of threes late to put the game out of reach. But the game was still in doubt with 4 minutes left. It was still about 8 to 10 point game. Are we beyond defensively where we thought we'd be this stage of the season? No, well, we expect this out of our players. This is if you don't defend, you don't play, and you have to play hard. You play defense, and we forgive you for missing free throws or turning the ball over or missing a couple of shots here or there. You let our guys play through mistakes in the offensive end, but we don't let them play through many mistakes in the defensive end or if they're not tough. So. No, we're right where we need to be. We have to clean up some things, but I thought tonight we played 40 minutes. We played very hard for 40 minutes.
Is there a rebound that Isaiah can't get?
A rebound that Isaiah can't get. Well, I thought Isaiah, Chavez, and Josh Morgan. I mean, Josh had a couple huge offensive rebounds, and then Isaiah's a great offensive and defensive rebounder, and he has those long arms. He's got the body, and he anticipates where the ball goes. So watching him the last couple of games, I think he did 11 last night, 12 tonight, is pretty impressive.
Andy, where's Drew grown defensively to be a guy that you can count on to guard the other player?
Well, we used to spell Drew R-E-W. There was no D in his name. We used to call him Drew Peterson. But now we call him Drew because he held Hall last night to 1 for 12 from St. Joe's. He's their best player, and tonight he did a great job again. So he's learned how to use his length. He's learned how to anticipate the drives, as you saw tonight. I thought he did a great job with his body position. And then he closed down and was able to challenge shots, as he just mentioned. So we're very proud of Drew because he has certainly improved a ton.
Coach, Drew just mentioned Jay Morris. How much of an advantage is that, having a guy who just was on your staff as recently as August? And what kinds of things did he tell you about them that helped tonight?
Well, Coach Morris has done an outstanding job. He's was on their staff for 3 years, so he knew the tendencies pretty well, knew the plays, and he did a great job preparing our team on short notice. It was nice to, we gave him that scout because we knew we had a potential to play San Diego State, and so in the last few days he was preparing and then watched the game last night, so it was a benefit because he knew their personnel as well as their play calls and what they were trying to do, but he does a great job for all scouts. He's a great basketball mind. He relates terrifically with players, and he's a great recruiter. So we're really excited to have him on our staff.
Isaiah, you scored 10 of the team's 22 in the first half. Were you kind of taking charge in the beginning of the game?
I feel like I just played based off the flow of the game. Tonight I felt like they had a couple smaller defenders on me, so I knew I could get it down low. And my teammates also just believed in me, and coach as well, just to put me in those positions to score. I was 7 for 19, so like not the prettiest, but we got it done. And so like I'm proud of my teammates and my coach, and like it's me as well. It's just some of the things to tighten up and work on, I think, as a collective group. And I think carrying over like this aggression and just take advantage of mismatches going forward will help me and the team as well.
You mentioned
Coach, one for Isaiah. The next 2 games are against undefeated Utah and undefeated Washington State. I don't know if there's a right answer. Like, is the team ready for conference play already?
Well, our team's 53-17 the last 2 years, so I'd say yes.
All right, go ahead.
I heard that this is your first double-double since February, I think. And I heard that your brother is going to be back in the court tomorrow after his elbow. It seems like your family has a lot to be thankful for during this Thanksgiving season.
No, definitely. I'm grateful that he's back. I'm grateful to get my first double-double this season. Hope I keep this a trend. But I'm not pressed. I just hope I can just keep helping our team win and keep on going, and I wish the Cavs success as well.
Let's do one more.
Drew, you came out hot in the second half with, I think, 6 points and an assist. What was that like?
Yeah, no, it was nice. It's I'm like Isaiah, he's so unselfish. I just try and play off my teammates. I hadn't been shooting too well these past few games, and got a little confidence, which was huge. Getting there, knocked out my first 3-pointer of the season, which I've been waiting for. But no, yeah, my teammates trust me, and I'm so thankful for that. And I try to play off guys, and we have such an unselfish team, and it really shows, especially against such a good defensive team. Where they're heavy in the gaps, and we really got to move the ball, and being able to come out like that after kind of a slow scoring start for both teams, and I just thought it was great. Our team looked really good offensively.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.